Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest. And today we are here with Andromeda and her mate Orion and their puppies as they start the final journey. And we have our food, and we're gonna just go ahead and hit let's go, because we now have our food and we're ready. Oh gosh, Orion. He scares me a little bit, and so the thing we want to do right away, and it looks like he has Comet. The thing we want to do right away here is get off this mountain, because we are not in the open at the moment. And Andromeda does have the ability to revive puppies lost, but they have to be in the open. And this does not qualify as an open area because you can see there are still quite a few trees around. So she has to be out in the plains area. So that little peninsula heading down to the little peninsula heading down past Canyon Cliffs area and the plains leading up to Douglas Fir Slopes do qualify as open areas because there aren't really any trees. And Andromeda is good at maneuvering in open spaces, so we do have to be very careful, and we want to get out of these woods. So she will be able to revive puppies once we get there, though, but only one per litter. So if we have more than one mishap, then we can only deal with the one. And I should clarify, when we say once per litter, if we had 2 puppies die right in a row, then we would be able to revive both of them. We've only had that ever happen once with Neo's litter, where 2 of her puppies drowned in rapid succession. But otherwise, basically, we can only use that ability one time. So if it does happen, oh, Moose, keep up, Moose! I lost you in the shadows for a minute there, but if we do happen to lose 2 puppies, we can still reload that autosave to save both of them. But if we, the risk in that would be waiting to see if we were going to lose another puppy, because if the autosave writes over the puppy we lost first, then we're not going to be able to get him back. So there is a little bit of a strategy to it. But basically, oh boy, and here we go. This is not an open space. I can't see, wait. I can't see where it went. I'm gonna pause just for a moment so I can get myself together. Okay, I want to see where it is. Okay, it's coming in from this side. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry about having to pause there. I was a little bit, it startled me a little bit and I lost it, and I kind of had to take a breath. Oh gosh, Orion has arrays. I kind of had to take a breath. He just dropped him right in the dead coyote. I kind of had to take a breath to get myself together and be like, okay, I know where we're looking. And it looks like he is feeding Aurora, which is good. Aurora is the only female in our litter, and he's going to feed Aries as well. There we go. Oh goodness, and there's already an eagle. So this doesn't quite qualify as an open area. It is more in the open. I guess it could qualify as an open area, possibly, and the eagle is leaving. But we're still pretty much in the trees. Oh gosh, is it coming back? No. There's still quite a few trees around, so I think that was just me. I heard walking. I probably wouldn't qualify it as an open area, even though it is a little bit more open. We're still technically in the woods. So we're kind of just in a little clearing area up here. I keep hearing Andromeda's footsteps, and it freaks me out. Oh, good golly, because that's why. Okay, it's going to run this way. There we go. We're going to kill it. Let's see if we can bring a puppy all the way. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I should not have done that. So let's see if we can bring a puppy, because Orion is bringing a puppy, I'm sure. Let's see if we can bring, yep, Aurora. Let's see if we can get them all over this way. Oh, dear. Orion, are you having a problem? He's having a problem. Other puppies should be on their way. I'm just going to pick up Aurora and put her back down. Oops, I didn't mean to pick her up again. I just want to, yeah, I wanted to get him to stop freaking out about it. Okay, so we still have everyone. And now we're in the open. So now that we're out of the woods, Andromeda's ability is, in fact, active. And if we do happen to lose a puppy, we will be able to reload that autosave. So I think most of the dens are not included in the open spaces, possibly Bison Peak Cutoff. I'm not sure, though. I'd have to look at the den more closely. We will be at Bison Peak for at least one litter, because Nova has to visit all of the different dens, except for the Aspen Heights den, the one way over there, because that was where he was born. So he has to visit all of the other dens. Aurora, what in the world? Oh, there's coyotes everywhere. There's coyotes everywhere. There's coyotes everywhere. That is a lot of chaos so early on in this journey. Okay, I'm going to run more this way because I know Orion is following me with someone. And here are the other puppies. There we go. There we go. Okay, he's got Ares again. Whew. Alrighty. I think, oh boy. Oh boy. I'm really glad they did fix that predator cam glitch though, because that was really tough when it was still around. Okay, I think it's, nope, it's leaving. Okay, thought it was gonna land for a second there. And I want to stay, I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out because it's a lot easier to see the surrounding area, and if we do have stuff like that coyote showing up, we want to be able to see it. The last thing we want is to be ambushed, because if we get ambushed, there's a good chance that one or more puppies wouldn't make it out, and while we do have the ability to autosave, we don't want to use it because we don't want to have the chance, we don't want to have to take the risk of having multiple puppies lost and only being able to revive one. So even though we do have that ability, it would be excellent if we don't have to use it, or if we don't have to use it until right at the very end. And speaking of autosaves, there goes one now. Let's get our food up. I have lost someone. I've lost Moose. Moose is, okay, Moose is over here. There we go. I hate it when they walk off camera like that when you're eating, because you can't exactly get them back, or to come back right away. So it's always a little bit scary. So let's go this way. There is a hare carcass here as well. We did kill a bunny during that winter hunt. Orion has moose. The others are still back there. And, so yeah, when I say open areas, I mean, there is woods off to the side, but, like, it's not enclosed. The one area is enclosed by trees, if you look around it. There were trees on most of the sides, whereas this we have trees off to one side, but the rest of it is open ground. We're going to keep going. I think we can make it past that hare carcass. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, 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 no. Oh, don't run in the woods, don't run in the woods. This is not an open area. Okay, let's quickly get back, because I know Orion has moose. Okay, what we don't want is Orion to bring moose up into those woods, because then we'd have to carry him back. So we got everybody out, though. Everybody's safe. That coyote may have come because of the hare, I'm not sure. But I'm actually going to feed the puppies just a little bit and take advantage of that hare to be able to have a little bit of extra food. Let's feed Aurora just a little bit, because it's always nice to have a little extra food. We'll quickly eat this up. Also, this should keep it from attracting coyotes or anything like that. There's an eagle, though. Oh boy, it never ends, does it? It never ends. So the eagle's circling. I think we're gonna have, yep, it's landing, it's landing, it's landing, it's landing, it's landing, there we go. Okay. Oh, sometimes turning can be really difficult in this. Okay, we chase the eagle, that's good. Alright. We should be okay. Let's just keep an eye on these guys. Here is another carcass. Let's let them catch up. And we're gonna oh, it's a fox. Oh, cool. Oh, I was like, why is that music playing? But we're going to try and make the whole journey today if we can. It's not super far, so we might have a little bit of a longer episode. But we just want to try and finish this journey up, because that way we can move on. And tomorrow we will finish off with Nova's journey, and hopefully... And we should be able to, unless we have Aspen Heights, we can usually complete the journey in 1 or 2 episodes. Aspen Heights is a lot further away, though, so it makes it much harder to be able to actually complete that journey in any amount of time, or any amount of, in a short amount of time, basically. Although the Creek Den is quite a bit further away. So that could take us a little bit longer when we go there. We'll have to see when that happens. That might be next time. That might be the time after. It depends on what the role is and how much experience we have, because if our wolves do not both have enough experience, which is 750, which means that we'd have to earn 2,000 more with Andromeda before then, and I think a little bit around 1,000, 1,500 with Nova. We'd have to be able to earn that much, so that's about 15 to 20 elk. So if we can kill that many, then yes, we will be able to take the creek den. But if not, we'll have to go to the Bison Peak Cutoff Den. Unless, of course, one of the annual events disables that den. And in fact, we do have a disabled den this time, which is actually the Aspen Heights den. And so I believe we're in year 9 right now. The timeline is complicated, by the way. I am working on that, but I don't have it completed. So when I refer to stuff like year 8 or year 9, I know Hope is a year 8 wolf. That'll all make sense once the timeline is available. Okay, we got an eagle coming. Okay, we're gonna watch and see where it goes. Okay, it's flying away. Alright, let's feed the puppies. But basically that refers to the year we're in, how many years it's been since, I believe we count Katari and Terrell's, the year they met as year 1, I think. It might be year 0, though. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even clear on the timeline yet. It gets kind of complex. But I do have one in the works. It's just taking a bit to get it actually put together. Okay, Moose, stay close. We don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose anybody, but if you wander off, that's more likely to happen. So let's head this way. And, but yeah, so the challenge for this year, which, like I said, I believe is year 9, is that the Aspen Heights Den is unavailable. And so for any wolf that we have a side story, any side story we follow, if it takes place in the same year as Nova and Andromeda's story does, then they can't use the Aspen Heights Den. That's how it works. The challenges the annual challenges we have are global. So if we get it really hard one year, then any wolf in that year is going to have a lot of trouble. So, but I'll explain that in more detail, especially once I actually get it completed. I have some more work I have to do on it before it's ready to go. Oh gosh. The footstep sound always freaks me up because I'm never quite sure if it's me or if it's a coyote. And if it's coyote, then that's a problem. Oh gosh. Alrighty. But we are almost there. Well, sort of. We've got a ways to go, but we're getting there. We're about halfway. So let's move this way, and then we're going to have to cross coming up here, which hopefully will not be too bad. Orion. Oh gosh. I am glad, though, that Andromeda's ability covers any sort of death, whether it be to predators, to drowning, or anything like that. As long as it takes place in the open, then we are good to go. And we can still reload that autosave. So I'm going to start feeding everybody. I'm going to feed Moose. That'll give the others a little bit of time to catch up, because there is a carcass right here. And we're definitely going to want everybody full on food. Orion's going to get something to eat, it looks like. We're definitely going to want everyone full on food, including us, because when we cross the river, if a puppy doesn't have full health and they get dropped for whatever reason, or the water's too deep and they end up starting to drown, the more health they have, the less chance that they will actually die to that drowning, and the more chance that they'll be able to escape it, mostly with lowered health, but otherwise unscathed. Oh gosh. Alright. And Andromeda's family has historically, well, some of them been pretty good. Her grandfather's side, at least, has historically been really good with the water crossings. Her mother's side, not so much. Katari had a couple of scary, or her grandmother's side, Katari had a couple of scary incidences in the water, and come to think of it, so did Kaya. So I'm not sure how much of Andromeda's grandfather we have in her, but hopefully she inherited more of those genes than her grandmother's and her mother's, and hopefully she will have some natural skill when it comes to the water crossing. So let's get Aurora down here. Don't walk in the water, Aurora. We have lost puppies to that before. Let's bring these guys. I'm going to start bringing them. You know, I probably don't need to bring all of them over here, but I do want them all kind of close. And that will make it easier for when we actually go to cross with them. Let's bring Comet. And because this is the little area where, well, let's grab Moose. This is the little area that we actually have to cross from, this little outcropping. Alright. And right here is where you can walk all the way across. Okay, so we're just aiming right for this point. Want our stamina to be completely up, and then whichever puppy we bring across first, which I think we'll probably bring Ares because he's pretty close. We're going to feed him, shift into run mode. I'm actually going to feed the others too because Orion will probably start carrying them, and I want them to be pretty full as well. And we'll give Aurora a little bit, because if that way, if anything goes wrong with Orion, then the puppy will have quite a bit of food left. All right, made it. So Ares is safe. Orion has Moose. We're gonna start making our way over towards this carcass here. And this still does count as an open space, even though there's a lot of grass here. Yeah, so the grass could be problematic when it comes to coyotes, and Moose is okay. There we go. But it still does count as an open space because there's not a lot of trees and there's a lot of room to maneuver, and that's what Andromeda is all about. So Orion has Comet, and then he'll probably be going back for Aurora. I'm going to let him carry him across because I don't really trust myself with this sort of thing. And the NPC mates are usually pretty good with it. We've only had one mate who really wasn't. Alright, I am going to come over here though and snag Comet and bring Comet this way. Alright, and then Orion should bring Aurora pretty soon. Yep, he's coming with Aurora. And this crossing usually, though, I don't think the mates have much trouble with. Alrighty. So we're going to actually run back and grab Aurora. Let's grab Aurora, and then we're going to run this way back past our puppies if we can, and towards this carcass. So we're almost there. Almost there, and I'm going to feed these. Oops, no, I didn't want to pick up Moose. No, I wanted to feed Moose. I want my stamina back. So we're going to feed these guys while our stamina recovers. And then we will get some more food from that carcass up there. We have a couple more carcasses, so I'm not too worried about food. Yeah, I'm not all that worried about food right now. It's mostly just predators that I'm concerned about at this point. I think that's just journey music. I thought I heard the predator music for just a second, or the coyote music. The bear and cougar music is a little bit different. And I don't like turning my back on my puppies right now. Hopefully they will catch up. Puppies, Ares, Aurora, Moose, Orion, you knocked them out of the way, and Orion is feeding someone. Orion's feeding Comet. Okay, now let's keep moving. And hopefully we'll be okay. Alrighty. Oh, here's an eagle. So watch that shadow, stay close to the puppies. And it's leaving. We're good. Okay. And this is, I believe, the year after Flare and Myra's side stories. So the eagles on the Little Butte have, in fact, been routed at this point. So from this point on, our wolves will be able to, if they cross by that Little Butte, they will be able to have some extra level of protection against eagle attacks there. Just a little bit. It's not a guarantee, but they have a 50-50 chance of rolling to see if the eagle was young and inexperienced and couldn't actually manage to take the puppy and was able to be chased off. Even if the game tells us the eagle did get the puppy. So it can be beneficial to go by the Little Butte. I don't always do it, though, depending on the situation and the wolf. I don't always do it. With certain wolves, especially like with Flare, who could not actually chase off eagles, it's really beneficial to be able to have that ability. But like with Andromeda, she does have the ability to actually go ahead and chase the eagle away. Now, what we have to be worried about here is that mountain bear, because this is the field where Kaya was attacked. This is almost the exact spot, in fact, and I'm sure Andromeda is a little bit nervous because that bear came for her, and Kaya did get in the way, and Courage was able to actually chase it off, but Kaya was severely injured and unable to have another litter because of that. She just wasn't going to be strong enough to be able to have another litter. She had some lasting injuries, and she wouldn't have been quite strong or fast enough to be able to successfully keep up with raising puppies. She encouraged the thought that they would have probably lost their puppies if they tried to have another litter. So, this is not a good, Andromeda does not have fond memories of this place, basically. And neither does Nova, because he was right there too and saw the whole thing happen. But especially Andromeda, who's very afraid of bears, because the bear that came, and Orion is apparently multitasking, but that bear that came for her, and that attacked Kaya, it did come for her. And so she is still quite afraid. And, oh gosh, that's an eagle. Thought it was going to be a bear for half a second. Alright. And remember, if we do face a bear, the moment that... Oh my gosh, okay. I didn't expect it to actually land. I was feeding puppies. But the moment that... And, Aurora don't. The moment that a bear hits Andromeda, she has to go and find a carcass immediately, because she's afraid and she doesn't want to lose her life to a bear. She doesn't have the same sort of protection that her brother does. And what I'm really worried about is actually this area right up here, because we won't be in the open, so if we lose a puppy, we can't do anything about it. And we faced bears in this area before. We actually faced a bear during Flair's side story, and we lost a puppy to it because we couldn't get in there in time. And because he got hurt, and we couldn't get the bear to turn around in time, and it ended up killing a puppy. Actually, that would be Andromeda's cousin. And it was right up in here. It was really close. It was just a few steps away from that rendezvous site. So we're going to kind of circle off to this way because there's less thick bushes. And we've... if you guys saw the stream yesterday, you'll probably remember that creepy coyote peeking out of the bushes at us, literally. And I don't want to mess with that. So we're going to actually sneak off this way. And hopefully, we will not have any further trouble. Oh, we're so close. There's a bunny right there. If we didn't have as much food as we do, I'd probably go after that bunny. I don't see any carcasses spawning in. That's what happened last time. So I think we're okay for the time being. Hopefully we're okay. Almost there. But anything can change, and we're now not in the open, so from this point on, something goes wrong, then we're in trouble. There's not much we can do about it, except try and prevent it. Oh gosh, here we go. Yeah, speak of the devil. Eagles flying around, trying to get in a good position. Okay, it's leaving. Just trying to get in a good position. It looks like Orion is being very helpful in keeping the puppies fed. And there's the rendezvous site, so we're going to angle this way. And we're almost there, you guys. We're so close. Oh, we're so close. I'm going to try and get out of that tree so I can actually see what I'm doing. Come on, puppies. Oh. It feels like it's been... Oh, I don't even want to say it. It feels like it's been an overall easy journey, and so I'm so scared there's going to be something that'll happen at the last minute. Here we are, you guys. We're right here. Rendezvous site? Yes, rendezvous site. Okay, come on, you guys. Okay. Orion? Orion is here. Come on, you guys. Come on, puppies. Aurora is here. Aries is here. The others are standing still. Why? Comet is here. Or Moose is here. And now Comet is here. Oh, you guys, we made it. We made it. Who was right there? I think it was Aries who's right there with us, and the others are kind of hanging back. Or it might have been Aurora. I think it actually was Aurora. I'll have to go back and watch that footage again. But you guys, we did it. And so Andromeda and Orion's first litter made it. It has been a success. All 4 of their puppies survived. And so far, so good. So next time, tomorrow, we will be back with Nova finishing up his litter and seeing if his puppies can survive safely to the summer hunting grounds. We'll be going on the journey with him as well. And then starting again on Monday, we will be back to start the next litter, and we'll have to see where they end up. We'll have to see what the annual challenge for that year will be, because it'll be a whole new year and a whole new litter. So I will see you guys next time, but until then, this was Jay, over and out.